Essays on Untouchables and Untouchability Social by Baba Sahib Ambedkar. Chapter 4, Part 10. The narrative goes on. Accordingly, this wicked being, irreligious, violent, intoxicated by the force of conceit, and arbitrary in his conduct, attached to his car the rishis who submitted to his commands and compelled them to bear him. Indrani then again resorts to Brihaspati, who assures her that vengeance will soon overtake Nahusha for his presumption, and promises that he will himself perform a sacrifice with a view to the destruction of the oppressor and the discovery of Indra's lurking place. Agni is then sent to discover and bring Indra to Brihaspati, and the latter on Indra's arrival informs him of all that had occurred during his absence. While Indra, with Kuvera, Yama, Soma, and Varuna, was devising means for the destruction of the Nahusha, the sage Agastya came up, congratulated Indra on the fall of his rival, and proceeded to relate how it had occurred. Wearied with carrying the sinner, Nahusha, the eminent divine rishis and the spotless Brahman rishis, asked what divine personage Nahusha asked what that divine personage Nahusha to solve a difficulty. Dost thou, O Vasava, most excellent of conquerors, regard as authoritative or not those Brahman texts which are recited at the immolation of kine? No, replied Nahusha, whose understanding was enveloped in darkness. The rishis rejoined, engaged in unrighteousness, thou attainest not unto righteousness. These texts, which were formerly uttered by great rishis, are regarded by us as authoritative. The proceeds Agastya disputing with the Munis, Nahusha, impelled by unrighteousness, touched me on the head with his foot. In consequence of this, the king's glory was smitten and his prosperity departed. When he had instantly become agitated and oppressed with fear, I said to him, Since thou, O fool, contemnest that sacred text, always held in honor, which has been composed by former sages and employed by Brahman rishis, and has touched my head with thy foot, and employest the Brahma, like and irresistible rishis as bearers to carry thee, therefore, shorn of thy luster and all thy merit exhausted, sink down, sinner, degraded from heaven to earth. For then, 1,000 years thou shalt crawl in the form of a huge serpent. When that period is completed, thou shalt again ascend to heaven. So fell that wicked wretch from the sovereignty of the gods. The end.